Hello, everyone. Eric Lee from Yes I Can Agency, and I hope you had a great September. September is the sunset of summer, if you will. Where I live, we have 4 distinct seasons, so we welcome October because that is the fall for us, and which means moderating temperatures, the changing the colors of the leaves, and more indoor activity. So, as we look at moving indoors more during the fall, I decided to start to meditate in the morning. And it's been an interesting journey. Now, during one session, the guide mentioned a concept I had never heard of before. And the concept was SHOSHIN. I researched the term further and found it was a Zen concept from Zen Buddhism, meaning having an attitude of openness and eagerness, kind of a beginner's mind, if you will. So, I started to think, who are people who I have met or have been surrounded by that possess Shoshin, the beginner's mind? And after thinking about it for a little bit, I realized that those kinds of people were all around me. The quintessential possessors of Shoshin are children. Children are beginners at life. They have the quintessential beginner's mind. They experience everything as being new, without prejudice, prejudgment, bias, or experience. Those kinds of behaviors are learned typically as they grow, and perhaps they are embraced or rejected by those children. Childlike, not childish minds is what I'm talking about. So, even when children encounter a similar experience, they look at it oftentimes as being a subtly different event, though basically the same. So let's look at this another way. Imagine an aquarium. Every minute of every day, it has the same volume of water, the same number of creatures, the same number of plants and features like rocks and sand and water wheels and treasure chests bubbling and what have you. But, and this is why watching an aquarium, to me, is so mesmerizing, it's never the same. Light changes how you see it. The creatures move. The plants wave. The treasure chest bubbles open and closed. All the same, but at the same time all different and new because it's being observed in a new unit of time. So where am I going with all this? Well, I would like to invite you to return to your Shoshin as you look at your advertising and marketing programs. Imagining you are advertising and marketing for the first time. What would that look like? What did that look like? Now, in a new unit of time, in this present time, what does it look like? And once you see that vision, compare it to your current advertising and marketing experience. How might the outcome have been different before? How might changes to what your plan is might cause a different and better outcome now, even though basically you're advertising the same business with the same services or products, with the same people perhaps, in the same location. Those kinds of things are static, but at the same time, they are infinitesimally different. Partner with your ad agency and perform a Shoshin audit. You'll probably have to explain what this is to them. Or, better yet, let them view this Tune-Up Tuesday to be educated on what it means to practice SHOSHIN. Once again, experience SHOSHIN, a beginner's mind, and the result may be a more cost-effective, productive advertising and marketing program. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you next month for the next Tune-Up Tuesday.